Chair. So you can continue. But I don't believe in starting with even with 50 million. Better give that 50 million to Nestle and they will guarantee the return. Thank you.
Hey, it's useless. Sitting here.
Chairman,
Yeah.
We'd like to
No guarantee that next budget. There is no guarantee that next budget year you'll get your 2 billion. Ang dami na kailangan. So, sama mo na ngayon dito. Otherwise, useless na naman yung Council 1, Council 2, Council 3.
Yeah. Baka Kamote Council. Next
Diba?
ano natin, mayroon na rin.
dapat malaman namin kung yung budget nito ipautang ba sa mga farmers? Kasi may after for 5 years 2 billion a year ang hiningi dito. Tanungin ko kung at saka kung ipautang sinong mag-release? Kasi just like the DTI, nag-release sila sa mga negosyante na doon sa Sikihor. Ginagamit sa barangay eleksyon. Tapos natalo pa sila. I think we have to investigate this. The DTI is also nag-release ng loan in Sikihor. Then I think I will ask Congressman Karap to investigate this. Congressman Karap, itong barkada ko
Yes, sir. Sorry.
I think we have to investigate this. Yung mga loan sa maliit na negosyante pero tag 100,000 ginagamit sa barangay eleksyon pero natalo pa rin, especially insecure. Akala nila mananalo na sila. Thank you.
we'll just request let's stick to the substitute bill. I think we're getting lost at hand with other matters. Yes, Kong Franz Castro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ngayon ko lang ngayon ko lang nalaman yung ating sad state ng coffee industry. And 80% ay imported, 20% tayo. Samantalang napakayaman talaga natin sa natural resources sana to yield itong mga coffee na ito. So, yung binabanggit Mr. Chair ng ating si Ma'am Ruth, si Miss Ruth, yung roadmap po ba, meron po ba, available po ba yun sa inyo? Na-update niyo po ba yung ating roadmap on coffee industry? So, can we have a copy, Mr. Chair, nung ating roadmap? Okay, sige. Para makita rin po natin yung kabuang picture ng ating coffee industry. Kasi tama yung sinasabi ni Ma'am Ruth. Ng Nestle Philippines pala. So, tama ang sinasabi, talagang tayo ay coffee drinker. Ang mga Pilipino, talagang coffee drinker. Ako isa na ako dyan. At sa lahat, gusto ko talaga basta tungkol sa coffee, gusto ko yan. So, anyway, Mr. Chair, gusto natin makita yung roadmap. Tapos, pangalawa, paano po ba yung existing na pagtulong o subsidy or paano natin tinutulungan po yung mga coffee planters natin sa ngayon? Ano po ba yung ginagawa ng ating DA kaugnay doon sa pagtulong doon sa ating mga farmers ng coffee? Kasi marami yan, di ba? Sa Batangas, sa Cordillera, sa baba, nag-ano ng coffee, Sock Sergeant, etc. So, first of all, ilan po ba ang coffee farmers natin? Meron po ba tayong profile? Ilan po ba yon?
We have around 80,000 families composed of coffee farmers. Sometimes the children are also part of that.
In the Philippines, 80,000
In
na
the
po?
Philippines, yes.
Oo. So, 80,000 families.
Families po yan.
80,000 families. Pero, kasama po ba ng mga bata nagtatanim ng coffee?
Well, that's what we are hoping to achieve po. Pero
So,
unfortunately,
later on.
our farmers are aging. Our average age for farmers is around 58. Not all of their children are following after their parents because they probably saw that, it wasn't lucrative. It's not enough to send them to school. So they shift to other professions, basically outsourcing this type.
Yes, kasi parang din sa Mr. Chair sa coconut industry, no? So, dapat matulungan din natin. So, ito is mga coffee makers natin, coffee plant farmers na kasama din dyan. So, nandoon na rin po ba sa roadmap ninyo, yung ganon?
Opo, the coffee roadmap is a complete document. It contains all the situation today, and then the targets for the next few years up to I think 2027, and all the strategies and activities as well as the budgets required. Just for correction, if we base our estimate, the roadmap just for this year, 2023, requires for implementation 4.2 billion just for this year. So it's all there specifically computed, and it goes to area expansion expenses, seedlings, those types, fertilization, both organic and synthetic, and training. So basically, that's what will eat up the proposed budget in the roadmap. Of course, there are also mechanization requirement and processing centers. However, to your point, ma'am, to push the production in the Philippines, because our coffee has been recognized even abroad as being at the specialty level, especially after our Philippine Coffee Cupping quality competition the last 5 years. So we're considered specialty among the best in the world, like Kona Coffee, Geisha of Africa, and even the Coffee Luwak of Indonesia. Our main problem is actually we don't have the production. As a matter of fact, the Japanese were here ordering around 100 metric tons. We couldn't give them. And it could not even be sufficient for our own local requirement because we import. But that's the opportunity in coffee, ma'am. The High Value Crops Development Program, we're mandated to provide seedlings, fertilization, training, and that sort of interventions to selected coffee associations and cooperatives.
Okay.
But our budget is very small.
So,
It moved from 80 million to
Okay.
84.
so sir,
So-
so ibig sabihin po yung budget na 200 million, yun po yung ginagamit ninyo dito sa pag-develop ng coffee industry, or for that pick-up lang yun, or sa pick-up lang yun, or 200 million budget is being used for those programs and projects that you have mentioned, sir, sa DA?
I don't think so. Our budget this year is only 84 million, and that's for 15 regions. It's going to go up. No, I'm sorry, 80 million, and it's going to move to 84 million, I think, next year, as approved. So we're very measly considering the requirements. So that's what we use to assist the farmers.
Yes, ang tanong ko, Mr. Chair, kasi ito sinasabi 50 million, ay may 84 million. So to start, nag-start na pala. So baka tama nga yung sinabi ni Congressman Alvarez, kulang itong 50 million na to if you are going to push talaga further itong coffee industry natin. So mukhang kulang.
Parang yan mo start.
I agree, Mr. Chair, ma'am. The 80 million is what we use as mandated by the High Value Crops Development Program. The 50 million, however, is I think allocated to set up and start up the program, specifically the council,
Okay.
as proposed.
So thank you. Mr. Chair, maganda po magkaroon tayo ng talagang yung program nyo po dun sa 80,000 families na coffee farmers, family ng coffee farmers, and then we expand pa natin. And we would like to see also the plan o dun sa roadmap kung nandiyan na yon, paano yon, kasi kailangan meron tayong talagang framework on how to reduce our importation. Kasi kung ngayon, 80% ini-import natin. For the next year, ano na lang ba? 60 na lang ba? For the next year of implementation, 55 na lang ba yung importation hanggang sa maging ano na talaga tayo, self-sufficient sa coffee. So meron po ba kayo naka-include na ganun sa plano ninyo and sa roadmap?
Yes, Mr. Chair and ma'am. As a matter of fact, at the end of the period for the roadmap, which is 2027, the targeted sufficiency is about 47%. So, and I suppose it will move upward if we achieve that. No?
Yes, and target also for the additional farmers na potential farmer ng coffee. So hindi lang siguro 80 yan. So kung mag-move tayo further hanggang 2027, ilan na yung magiging additional na mga farmers natin ng coffee? Meron din ba kayong ganon?
Yes, ma'am, Mr. Chair. To add a little bit of context to that answer, one of the main strategies contained in the roadmap is the consolidation of not only farm workers, but of associations. One of the weaknesses of our Philippine coffee sector is that we are fractious. No? We have so many farmers that are not in organizations. So one of the things that I think what we need to implement in the program, in the roadmap, is to really consolidate and cluster the farmers to achieve economies of scale, and therefore we can also introduce mechanization, which we cannot do now because you cannot give machines to individual farmers. So it's just not feasible. So those are one of the strategies that and that would increase the number of families, Madam.
Yes, okay. Mr. Chair, marami pa po akong tanong, no? Pero tignan ko muna yung roadmap na sinasabi po ng ating DA para makita ko talaga yung paano siya magiging feasible yung mga binabanggit. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congresswoman Franz.